for a fine up-and-coming comic who also happens to be one of ours. Man's a biker. Put your hands together, all the way from Yorkshire, Bob Ingham!
Afternoon. Lovely to be here. Cold and wet. It's not fucking lovely to be here at all. I've just come from Gran Canaries, straight here. And I'm not rubbing it in, I just thought I'd get that out of the way because when Rick booked me at the bottom of his email, it said, "We'll pay travelling expenses." I've never travelled first class before, it's my first one. And he did actually say fuel as well, so yeah, them planes are good, aren't they? But no, it's great to be here. When Rick said, do you want to play for a load of bikers? I'm like, great, I love bikies, I love these rallies and I love the comedy shows. And I was driving down the road here and I saw the trailer homes and I thought, fuck me. Did Rick say bikies or bikies? I really wasn't sure. But yeah, I've just come from Fimbulvetr, like I say, I've been visiting my parents over there. My dad's a biker, and he said, look out for a friend of mine and tell him I said hello. I said, what do they look like, Dad? He says, shaved head, 5 o'clock stubble, tattoos, big fucking hands. I said, can you narrow it down a bit? He went, yes, she's called Julie. Julie? Yeah. My mum and dad moved out there about 6 years ago. And it's got expensive going to see him, so I don't see him too much, the old racist as I call him. So I tried to supplement going out there with a little side hustle. And where they live is quite hilly. And there's a lot of mobility scooters, and there's a shortage of mobility scooters out there where they are. So I managed to buy one over here, fairly cheap, and that's where it all fell down because trying to get a mobility scooter sent over there was going to be quite expensive. So I went right there, booked a flight, and it was £25 for me, £25 for the wife, and then same back again. And there was this little button said click here for help. So I clicked it, and I got through to this lady who says, what's the problem? I says, I want to get my mobility scooter over there. She says, is it yours? I said, yeah. She says, you've got a disability? I said, yeah. She says, we'll take it for free. Get in there. Tiny Yorkshire, get it over the scooter, send it over for free. I like this. Do I need any paperwork? No. So I booked the flights, got to the airport, got it out, riding through the airport. Everything's going fine, and you know that last bit before you get in the plane where she wants to check one final time, again, your passport and your boarding pass. She looks down the line and she sees me right at the back, and she beckons for me to come forward. So I set off, not realising my wife is not going to move. She doesn't want any part of this shit. I get down to the front, and my mind's going in overtime. This lady has clocked on what I'm doing. She knows exactly what I'm up to. And I'm not proud of this, ladies and gentlemen, but I went into full cerebral palsy mode. I was dribbling out the side of my mouth. I was holding the joystick with my little finger. And she checked my passport, checked my boarding pass. And then the next thing you know, she called these two gentlemen to come. And I thought, this is it. They took me off to this side room and they said, if you just wait here with us, we'll get you a special vehicle to get you onto the plane. We got to the plane about half an hour later. This scissor lift machine took me up onto the back of the plane. They put the scooter in, and then one either side helped me down the middle of the plane to my seat, which is full of people who just watched me get on at the back, so I had to keep this up. When I sat down, I looked across at the next aisle, my wife's there, she's going, you fucking bastard. Had a 3.5-hour sleep all the way to Gran Canaria. We got there. Everyone got off first. I was last. Great. I can relax a bit. Got to my parents, sold the scooter, had a fabulous holiday. Coming back, I thought, we're going to be okay. People at the airport, it's not going to be the same people. They're not going to recognise me. They didn't. But when I got on that plane, ladies and gentlemen, after 7 days, 80% of the people on that plane were the same ones who saw me getting on before. And as I walked down the plane and realised this, they looked at me with confusion, anger, and all I could think is they think I've been touched by God. But I only did it once, like I say, I'm quite ashamed of what I did. But does anybody here use Airbnb? Yeah? Yeah, I use Airbnb all the time now, and I have a 100% success rate with this. I've still not been beaten yet. When I get to Airbnb and I put that smart TV on, Netflix is on, and they haven't signed out. Nobody knows how to sign out with Netflix. I get free Netflix every time I go. First one you see on the account is mum. Next one is dad. Next one, kids. You go on the kids one, guarantee it's full of cartoons and Disney type films. Get on there, go to search and look for that Netflix episode series. Everyone knows it. How to Build a Sex Dungeon. Play all episodes and fuck off to the pub. Let that little shit explain that when he gets home from school. Yeah, but like I said, honestly, I've just come away from Fuerteventura, Gran Canaries. I've just let you know where my parents live now, haven't I? That's it, Fuerteventura. And again, on the plane, on the way here, messed it all up again with the wife, got into trouble again. We got delayed. We had to get off the plane for 3 hours, and then when we got on it, the wife says, as we got into the air, she says, if this plane goes down and we crash, what's something that you've always wanted you've never had? I said, a blowjob, a really good blowjob. She says, look, if this plane's going to crash, I'm not spending my last few moments doing something I don't want to do to fulfill your dream. I went, I don't care who does it. I never said you. I just want a really good blowjob. She pointed to this air stewardess and she went, he can give you one. I went, he can give me one. And to be honest with you, nobody's going to know about it if we're going to die. And that's going to be a good blowjob, let's be honest. And she went, Robert, what? I'm getting louder and louder at this point. I've forgotten what's happening. She said, Robert, what? She went, there's fucking kids on this plane. I went, no, fucking draw the line. I'll just take him. True story, I was telling Rick about this earlier. A friend of mine who tried to get me into comedy and help me overcome the nerves of it, gave me a few classes, and he said to me, if ever you're struggling, you're nervous, just imagine your audience naked.
That could be disturbing.
I really knew I should have listened to him because he was doing kids shows at the time. Rick knows what I'm on about. Do you all remember where you were when the Queen died? No? Some of you will remember, because some of you like me don't give a fuck. Like, does any of you not remember where you were when Princess Diana died? Some of you don't remember. Like, what about, I can look at the age groups in here, how about this one? Can you all remember the first time you had sex? I'm not counting right now. Can you all remember that? I can remember. I'm 52 and I remember the first time I had sex, I tell you. Long time ago, but I still remember this. Do you all remember the stories in the papers? School student has sex with hot, sexy French teacher. Yeah? That was me. Yeah. My family were very disappointed at the time of it all, apart from my dad, who was always high-fiving me. And but eventually, you know, the shit hit the fan and I lost my job and I can't teach French anymore. My wife came home last year. She said, Robert, I think we need to have a chat. I said, what is it, love? She says, I've been on your internet history and are you bisexual? I said, no love, I'm not bisexual. If I were, I'd admit it. I've got no problem with that. She says, are you sure? I says, I'm positive, love, I'm not. What makes you say that? She says, well, you've been on a website called confused.com. I said, look, that is a vehicle insurance comparison website. And she says, I know that, but you've been having a look for a quote for an Harley Davidson. I can say that because Rick has promised to protect me. Any taxi drivers in? Any taxi drivers in? I want a fucking lift. I was a taxi driver for 16 years, ladies and gentlemen. And there was one guy who was a taxi driver where I'm from in West Yorkshire. I could not stand this guy. Always pinching people's customers, robbing people of money when they were pissed. And I thought one day I'm going to get my own back on this guy. So one night I was in Wakefield Town Centre having a drink. And end of night came and I looked at the taxi rank and he's there, right at the back. Probably whereabouts you are, Bomber. Maybe a few more cars. I spotted you. And I thought I've got it now. So I goes to the first taxi driver, this Asian guy, and I says to him, how much to Dewsbury, mate? He says, £7. I went, I've got no money. I'll give you a blowjob. He went, fuck off. Goes to the next car. How much to Dewsbury? He says, 7, maybe £8. I said, I've got no money. I'll give you an hand job or a blowjob. Wait, get out. Did this all the way down the line. Eventually got to this guy at the back. And I got in and says, how much to Dewsbury? He went, £7. I went, fine. And as we were driving down the road, I just looked at all the taxi drivers and went, At the beginning of COVID, I packed in my job to start doing this for a living. What a fucking stupid idea that was. You don't make any money on this. So I trained to be a support worker looking after people with disabilities, you know. That's the kind of guy I am. And I took a guy to a pub and he met some of his friends there. And they said to him, what have you been doing today? And he says, I've been swimming. They went, oh, you've been swimming? And one of them says, I'd like to go swimming. And I said, well, why don't you? And he says, because I'm partially sighted and I've got a guide dog. And I said, as a joke, I said, you can go to your local council swimming baths on a Thursday and they have to take the guide dog. It's policy. And then somebody shouted my name and I forgot to tell him I was joking. Roll forward a week. And I'm in the pub again, and this guy's there, and he says, I want a word with you. I went, I'm over here. He went, I want a word with you. He says, you said I could take the dog to swimming baths. I went, yeah, I forgot to tell you a joke. And he says, 3 hours it took me to get there to find out that that's not true. And I said, but you only live down the road from swimming baths. He went, yeah, but it took me 2.5 hours to get trunks on dog. Well, I think my time's up. Ladies and gentlemen, some of what I say up here is true. Some of it's made up, some of it's just a bit embellished. Most of us guys just do this for the love of it. We don't make any money out of it. I do it because I just like to see people smile, laugh, enjoy the day. And after this, I've got a 3-hour journey where I'm going to spend the rest of the day trying to improve somebody's life. So I hope you all have a fantastic weekend, look after each other and enjoy yourselves. Cheers.
Ladies and gentlemen,